the nationwide crackdown on illegal immigration has made its way to South Dakota.
We found more than a dozen recent arrests and federal filings related to possible immigration violations, and there are likely going to be more. Local authorities are not directly involved, but as KELOLAND's Tom Hansen shows us, they still play an important role in rounding up violators.
KELOLAND News found at least 6 people in this jail for possible immigration violations. The sheriff tells us there are 3 ways people find themselves here on what's called an ICE detainer. The first is ICE or Homeland Security officers make the arrest, then bring them to jail. The second is ICE officers make the arrest and bring them to jail, then local authorities find out if they have a local warrant. In the third scenario, local authorities make an arrest on a local warrant, then ICE officers determine if they may be in the country illegally. That happens because in South Dakota, when someone who is foreign-born is booked into jail and fingerprinted, that information is sent to both the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security to be checked against their databases.
And in that program, we provide a list to Homeland Security ICE agents daily of individuals who are booked into our jail who are foreign-born. Doesn't mean they've done anything wrong, but it allows them to look at those names, date of birth, see if they match up with any of their immigration database that would indicate they're a criminal alien, that there's arrest warrants for them, that could be that they've been ordered to appear in court and they neglected to appear. Could be that they've been deported previously and they're back in the U.S. illegally.
Milstead says there is a limit to how long people can be held on the ICE detainer.
The ICE detention period for us is 48 hours. They'll remove them from our jail within 48 hours, and they could be moved to a different detention facility. They could be deported immediately. They could be set up for a future court date. It all depends on the immigration system.
Milstead expects the number of ICE detainers to increase in South Dakota. As the chairman of the National Sheriff's Drug Enforcement Committee that represents over 3,000 sheriffs in the country, Milstead has long believed that better border enforcement and stricter immigration policies can curb the flow of illegal drugs into the U.S. Tom Hansen, KELOLAND News.
We have reached out to ICE for the past 2 days for comment on the immigration-related arrests booked into the Minnehaha County Jail and listed in federal court documents. So far, we have not heard back from them.